Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Scaling Without Screaming. I am your host, Catherine, a Lean Six Sigma Greenbelt and a CEO who've seen what truly makes or breaks profitability and growth in a company. It starts with, in my opinion, is the company culture. And I would love to show you how. Now, this is part 2 of what's killing your growth, and it just might be your company culture. Now, today, I might hit a nerve. Well, I know I am. And we're going to talk about talent, which is the lifeblood of any scaling venture. You can boast the most innovative product or the most ingenious strategy, but without the right people in your corner, expansion is just a pipe dream, my dear. And let's be very clear. In this brutal war for talent, throwing cash around isn't the winning strategy anymore. The workforce, the good ones, they are demanding something deeper. And that deeper, it's all about the company culture. Now think back when you started to weigh in on your career opportunities. What truly made a company cut through all the noise? What made you think about working for that company? Now, was it just the comprehension package? Or were you also scrutinizing the values, the daily grind, that gut feeling of a purpose? The hard truth is, for the A players, the very individuals who will either ignite that scaling in your company or watch it sputter, culture is non-negotiable. When I go in and analyze a company for growth, the first thing I watch for is the company culture. Now, most talent, they want to invest their precious time and energy in a place where they feel valued, genuinely respected, and aligned with a mission that transcends mere profit margins. This brings us to the sheer magnetic force of a strong culture in forging belonging and igniting purpose. When your company's DNA fosters real connection, where individuals feel seen, truly heard, and their contributions actually matter, it creates an almost gravitational pull for more elite talent that you want for your company. People crave being part of something significant, a team where they belong, where their work carries weight in your company. That drive, it will dwarf any carrot you dangle in front of them when it comes to unwavering commitment. Now let's talk about the bleeding, the hemorrhaging, the sheer financial devastation of high employee turnover. Picture the relentless drain. The recruitment fees. Oh my goodness. That will make your stomach churn alone. The black hole of onboarding cost. The loss of productivity while roles sit vacant while those employees are training the employees you just hired. A robust company culture acts as a steel-clad retention tool drastically slashing those losses. When your team feels woven into the culture fabric of your company, when strong bonds with colleagues exist, when belief in the culture company's trajectory is genuine, the temptation to jump ship evaporates. A thriving culture doesn't just make your workplace better. It directly bolsters your bottom line by keeping your most valuable asset firmly invested in your vision. Now, let's talk about the branding of your company. Your company culture. It's not some internal secret. It bleeds into your employer branding. What's the whisper on the streets about your company? What's the market's perception of your company? Did you know that also influences the stock market? I want you to think about it. A vibrant, positive culture organically crafts a compelling employer brand, making you the sought-after destination for top-tier talent. Happy, fulfilled employees become your most powerful advocates, sharing authentic experiences, drawing in other high-caliber individuals yearning for a similar environment. You see where this one's going? So let's move into discussion of attracting diverse talent. In an inclusive, equitable, I lost train of thought, culture isn't a trendy buzzword. It's a strategic imperative for attracting a truly diverse talent pool. Today's high-performing workforce values diversity in every sense of the word. And companies that champion inclusivity are perceived as forward-thinking, innovative, and frankly, to top-tier talent, more appealing. A culture that celebrates the differences in people, ensures equal opportunity, isn't just lip service. Fosters a genuine sense of belonging for everyone. This will naturally attract a richer, more competitive, more innovative cohort of candidates. Check out Google, Apple, Microsoft. Now, we see the brutal consequences of this play out daily. Now, think about those companies, perhaps even competitors, where talent flees like rats from a sinking ship. The common denominator, why this happens, is a toxic, neglectful culture. Their inability to constantly attract and keep good people isn't a mystery. It is a direct result of a poisonous environment that they have allowed to fester, regardless of the inflated salaries they might offer. I know a few companies today that are doing this very thing, and they cannot keep talent. Controversially, the organizations that seem to effortlessly attract and retain the best, their intentional, positive cultures are the bedrock of that success. Now, it's not a perk. It's a fundamental competitive edge in the relentless pursuit of A talent. Now, in closing, let's be crystal clear. Your company culture isn't some soft, fuzzy teddy bear or an HR incentive. It is the very magnet that either attracts or repels the high caliber individuals who will determine your growth and profit. It transcends free snacks, casual Fridays. It's about building a workplace where people feel valued to their core, generally connected to a shared purpose, and relentlessly inspired to deliver their best and be there every single day for your company. Now, ignoring your culture while attempting to scale is like trying to construct a skyscraper on quicksand. The higher you climb, the more catastrophic the eventual collapse will be. And you know what that collapse will be is bankruptcy. Or you just being stagnant and not growing. So, if you're banging your head against the wall, wondering why you can't land or hold on to talent, you desperately need to stop looking at external factors first. Take a hard look on the inward part of your company. Inside, down deep inside. Look at your company culture. That just might be the very bottleneck choking your growth. Well, that's the hardcore truth for this episode of Scaling Without Screaming. If this resonates with you, and if you are thinking that your company culture just might be that anchor dragging you down, you are ready for a strategic, no-nonsense approach to fixing it, I can cut through the noise and help you out. Visit me on my webpage at the sopspecialist.com. Schedule an appointment. Consultation is free. Let's explore how we can work together to architect a culture that not only attracts and retains, but fiercely empowers your team for substantial growth, real scaling, and profits beyond your imagination. Join me next time as we dissect another critical why, part 3. How culture directly fuels employee engagement and productivity, or brutally sabotages it. Thanks for tuning in today. I look forward to bringing you more insights about company growth. Bye for now.